Hi, it's Cindy, and I'm here with a haul. I have Cooper here in the background. If you hear any clacking, planking, whatever noises, she's got a bag of toys behind me. So that's the noise if you hear it. I wanted to share with you a few things I picked up from Blitsy the other day. It came yesterday. They were having a clearance, so got some good prices. I picked up a couple of glimmer sprays from Dilutions. This one is Fresh Lime. Got it because lime's my favorite color. And it's the mica kind of spray, so it's, you know, going to have that shimmer just like it says. And then this one is called Pure Sunshine. And it's just a bright yellow spray, and I got it to put in some, you know, stenciling kind of effects in some of my junk journal pages that are apparent but not in your face. So that's what that's for. Also picked up some Nuvo drops. These are glitter drops, and it is in Blue Lagoon. Between Cooper and I, we do lots and lots of stuff with water, with the mermaids and whatnot, so I wanted to get that. And I also picked up this paper pad from Graphic 45. It's called Sun-Kissed. It's been, I think it was last year's paper. But it's really, really pretty, and I've got a couple of special journals I'm working on, and these will be, this paper will be used in that. So I'll just do a quick flip through. It's such pretty, pretty paper. There's the back side with the dots, and that yellow back side. It's truly Graphic 45, and it's also sort of atypical to Graphic 45. I love this sort of blueprinty nautical scene. And then it's on the back side, it's got the nautical stripes. And then here's my favorite with the sea turtles. They're just so pretty. And then the bright colors are very untypical for Graphic 45. They usually have rich colors as opposed to bright colors. But this one they went a little brighter. And I think it's really pretty. But it's got the typical sort of retro drawings and the like, so I really am looking forward to playing with that. And finally from Blitsy, I got my long-awaited mini envelope punch board, and I'm going to pop it out of the package. I made an envelope with it yesterday, and this is the envelope I made. It's just out of a scrap of paper that I had from my current book that I'm working on, which is finally the long-awaited Little Women book, or maybe one of a few. And anyway, I just threw this together, and it's just as cute as it could be. Just for comparison purposes, I got out my full-size envelope punch board, so you can see the difference. And the whole idea behind the mini is that you can make those tiny little envelopes, and they're proportionate. If you make tiny envelopes, which you can do, with the big one, you tend to have, for one thing, the little corners that you pop out here are way too big, and your envelopes tend to look a little funky. So I really wanted the mini to put envelopes in all kinds of things, but especially junk journals, so I was really happy to get that. It wasn't super cheap. It was $13.49, I think. Not a bad price, not a great price, just, yeah, so, but I got it. I'm happy to have it, so that's that. I picked this up on eBay the other day. It's a Brutus Munroe stamp with Happy Mail sentiments, which I've wanted for a while, and it says Happy Mail, hugs, enclosed, card swap, one of a kind, better than junk mail, special delivery, limited edition, this is not a bill, and to my favorite stamp junkie. And then it's got little icons like a truck, an envelope, a mailbox, and I just was real happy with it. Again, it wasn't cheap. I think I paid $6.85 for it with shipping. A nice price for a Brutus Munroe stamp set, so yeah. And finally, I bought, after, when I first saw it, Lindsay Wyrick on The Frugal Crafter did her review of these watercolors, and I wanted it, but I just thought maybe someday. And then, oh, her name just went right on my head. Christina Werner did a review as well. Hers wasn't quite as favorable, but it still was enough that I had to have it. And then, when I went to look at it on Amazon, where they both purchased theirs, instead of the $18 or $19 that they paid, it was down to $15, $26 or something like that, so I bought it. But the whole idea is it's got these flip-out palettes for each color range, and you don't get a ton of paint, but as Lindsay pointed out, she's painted several things with it and has not begun to, wear through any of the paint yet. It's a very concentrated pigment. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to having that. Below the last color, you get a little mixing area. You also get a water brush and a sponge for cleaning your brush. So, for $15, I didn't think you could beat that. So, I'm anxious to spend some time with that. It comes in a acrylic box. Lindsay had thrown hers away, but she recommended keeping it because your palettes tend to want to flip out on you. So I did keep the box, and we'll store it that way. So that's my haul. And Cooper is very proud of her latest acquisition, which is, are you going to show him your dinosaur?
Okay.
She got a Velociraptor. This is from the Jurassic World collection.
Show them what this.
And with this little flapper here, well, I better let go. Is it that one?
Nope. It's this one.
This one. Okay, yeah. The tail flaps at you. Let me see. Oh, it goes this way. Yeah. You can wag her tail. And she's articulated. She can lie down. All four legs flap down so she can stretch out.
And like.
And yeah.
Don't forget her head, it can move.
And the head can move as well. She can flip her head around. And she's very, very happy with this. This was our birthday present to her. Cooper turned 7 years old on Saturday, and we had a kickin' party here for her. We made a giant slip and slide, and her mom found, on clearance no less, a 6-foot-tall inflatable unicorn sprinkler, and we put that at the top of the slide. It was so stunning and so much fun, and the kids had a blast. We had about 18 kids from 2 to 15, and they all got along, they all had fun. We used probably the better part of a quart of Dawn dishwashing liquid to keep the tarp slippery, but it was worth every penny of that and every gallon of water that we sprayed in about 4 hours out of our well.
She has attack mode. Her legs spread out and go in.
Oh yes, she's also got attack mode, she's telling you. So the legs can be out, splayed, ready for action, or just in for walking. So, there you go. So that's Cooper's birthday, that's my haul, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, and come back.